IPAs are usually pretty damn bitter with a high IBUs, aren't they? This one, not so much. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple Brewski, for the Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you isn't really craft, it's part of the macro brewery or just mainstream beer reviews that I've been doing as of late. We have Alexander Kieth's India Pale Ale. And coming in at 5% alcohol by volume, somewhere here on the can. And an unlisted IBUs, not here on the can, but out of the, I guess, macro beers that I have been doing, the website shows the IBUs. This IPA is coming in at a whopping 13 IBUs. Can kind of see where it's a little funky there. So let's crack this open, see what we got and how it compares to other IPAs. Just pouring it into my Oast House chalice style glass because why not? There we go. Now, as you can see, this beer is already super clear. Like super clear, not a touch of haze or anything in it. And that's fine. It looks more like a lager. That's okay. Nice little bit of white head on top. Let's have a smell. And this is where it changes. This is where the name IPA sort of gets lost on me. It's sweet. Caramelly, butterscotchery sweetness, sweet corn. Hay. No real any aromas of any hops. No grapefruit, no pie, none of that fun stuff. It smells more like a lager. And when we come to taste, barely any sort of hop presence. No bitterness, more just sweet corn, light butterscotch, more lagery, bready sortiness going on, rather than a traditional, or at least what I've been drinking, and what you've been drinking, IPA sort of characteristics. Definitely more lagered characteristics than anything in this particular beer. And that's sort of where it's a bit of a bummer, seeing that it's called India Pale Ale, and there's no real flavors of an India Pale Ale in here. But then again, this is for the masses, so those flavors don't do so well with the masses unless they're getting into craft beer or something like that. Generally. But cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Now, it goes down super smooth. It actually does have a very nice flavor. As far as, I guess, macro beers go, I really like the flavor. It's crisp, it's clean, it's lightly sweet, but still some good bready flavor. Just a little bit more body in there compared to other macro brews for sure. But as far as IPA styling goes, not at all. Quite poor. Absolutely nothing there. But for a beer, it's not too bad. Tasty. Super tasty, super drinkable, goes down like a dream, and I like the flavor of it. It's a very nice flavor. A little grassy, a little hay, a little butterscotch. Very nice. Some sweet corn in there. A little slight bitterness right in the finish, but nothing that will nothing too big or that really is that stands out per se. Moving over to the can now, Alexander Kieth's India Pale Ale, the pride of Nova Scotia. 5% alcohol by volume, 13 IBUs. On the back we do have a description here too. We brew Alexander Kieth's India Pale Ale using only our finest hops and malted barley, giving this smooth golden ale its distinctly flavorful taste, just as Alexander Kieth intended. Very nice. Color shows a little color of like gold, sort of yellowy gold. That makes sense. Body looks to be a mid-body, and aroma and a mid-aroma. And these little scaling things that they have right on the bottom there, right around there. Hard to see. Other than that, return for refund, all that fun stuff. No ingredients. On the bottom is a brewed on date. There is some sort of code. K04M84, some sort of time code or date code or numerical code of some sort of importance, but I can't read it and figure out if it's best before or brewed on or anything fun like that. So at least we have a description and a little I guess information of the color, the body, and the aroma. So not the end of the world. Still some nice information, better than some of the other cans that I've reviewed. Still, the beer is no IPA. Very, very far from it. This isn't even a baby IPA. This is just more of a lager. Moving over to the website now, Alexander Kieth'sbrewery.com. You come over to the Kieth's IPA, and there is another different description, which is actually very, very nice. For more than 197 years, Alexander Kieth's India Pale Ale has held true to its time-honored recipe. Steeped in tradition, a smooth golden ale with a distinct taste and enduring dedication to quality has set the bar for all our fine beers that have followed. Even as times change, Alexander Kieth's IPA proudly remains the same, a beer brewed without compromise since 1820. Brewed to showcase the delicate balance between our house yeast spicy characters, nugget hops, herbal character, and a clean grain flavor from our 2-row/6-row malt blend, the synergy of flavors, the beer's balance, and the clean finish give Alexander Kieth's its distinct drinkability. But under that they say blonde ale, yellow with white head. So is it a blonde ale or is it an IPA? But I do like how they tell you the hops and malts that are used in here. I think that is really cool. By far, this is the best and most informationalized website and can compared to the other macro beers that I have tried. So that's very, very cool. I like that. Good on you, Alexander Kieth's. Good on you. Finally, moving over to Untappd, Alexander Kieth's IPA has been given a solid 3 out of 5 bottle caps, and that's out of just over 40,000 ratings. So that's really nice to see. Also, they're showing it at 20 IBUs, but I'm going to believe the website with the 13 IBUs. So a little bit of a discrepancy there. But still, not the end of the world because we have a accurate IBU mark on the official website. So that's really cool. But with that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings. So with Alexander Kieth's IPA, I like it. I really do like this beer. It's pretty damn good. It's sweet. Little hay, little grass sort of thing. Nice bready finish, but nowhere near what an IPA tastes like at all. This is definitely more of a what did they say, blonde ale. Makes more sense rather than a IPA. With that said, I gotta give Alexander Kieth's IPA a solid 4.5 out of 10 for me. I think it's a really good beer, just not an IPA by any means. So as far as the style goes, it's pretty friggin' terrible. Moving on to the presentation now. I do like the can design. I've liked Alexander Kieth's. The green, not my favorite color of green, but it suits the can quite well. Nice description on the back. Nice little, I guess, rating scale or color, body, and aroma. That's pretty cool too. But yeah, definitely more information on this can compared to others that I've done. And the website actually is pretty damn good, giving you a nice big description, the list of malts and hops that are used, and also IBUs. Overall, presentation gets a solid 6 out of 10 for me. I'm actually quite pleased. With all that said, guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers on review in the future, leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Maple Brewski, it'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Maple Brewski. And like I always say, crack, brew, and enjoy. Cheers.